Welcome back to Enlightened Trading. I'm your host, Conrad, and today we have another look at the crypto market. Definitely stay tuned in this video and watch till the end because I'm going to talk about some key facts about Bitcoin. So as I said, watch it till the end and stay tuned. So this is my TradingView page. Go check it out for some important ideas and updates on any market situation, and also make sure you follow me here on Instagram for some fun along the way, for a laugh basically. So this is Bitcoin here on a daily time frame, and you can see how you could actually draw an asymmetrical triangle with this high and this high here on around 9, and you can see how it would look similar to this, but I'll actually not do it. And there's a key reason, and that's because actually here on Coinbase, BitMax, and Binance, you can see that these highs actually either wicked above the prior high here shortly on BitMax, and on Binance, for example, you can see how it is just a little bit higher, and how it is just a little bit higher also here. So I would not take this high being lower significant, and I would see this as horizontal resistance being the best here on Coinbase. So after rambling about that, I would now, as you can see, take a closer look at what happened recently, and you can see that we had this 9 sell here on the top, and then moved lower. We had a 1 to 4 candle correction, textbook basically, regarding the TD sequential, and then now again in a green count. This still can of course flip to a red 5, but then the next day it would be very hard to keep a red 6. So I would now see this this consolidation to the downside over, and I would actually look for a retest of resistance at around $7,000. I would see a sharp wick, or I think a wick to it, and a retracement shortly downwards is likely. I would say it's more likely than instantly breaking it. I do think the most likely scenario is that we wick to it and consolidate around it, and then break it significantly. So that would be my approximate outlook here regarding this horizontal resistance at around 7,000. Looking into smaller term time frames, you can see, for example, in the 4-hour we now had 9 in this consolidation phase. I do thought that it would be not too unlikely that we actually move lower off this 9, but we're now holding around it and actually flip to a neutral 9 here with this green arrow. So it's more neutral than bearish, but you can see similar to here what happened. We then moved sideways, prolonged, and then broke down shortly. I will now close these. And then we broke down. So I would not actually look for it. I would still think this is a bullish consolidation in formation of a bull flag, similar to it at least. And I would now look for higher highs and continuation. Yeah, 3-day is still in our green count, and the weekly is now forming something like triangle here with consecutive higher lows and lower highs also. So we have to wait and see what happens, and if we actually manage to break lower highs this or next week. I do think latest next week at the latest next week we will break in one or another direction, and I do think it's more likely that we move higher actually. You can see these moving averages are now coiling, and price is coiling between them, between the 100 and the 200 weekly moving average. So these are two key areas we will have to look out for and actually basically between 6,000 or 5,800 and 7,000, there is pretty heavy resistance in these two areas. So I'm actually going to delete this, and I'm going to draw two horizontal lines here from 7,000 down to 7,800. So these are, as you can see, some key structural support in the past, or it was some key structural support in the past, and it most likely will be also now. So just deleting some lines here to not coil price too much. So this is in general now a bull flag in my opinion. If we move once again to 6,800 to 6,900, I do think a break above it is very likely. I would give it a 70 to 80% chance. I will take a big position, and I'm already in a position. So yeah, I don't think there's too much to talk about, except that I'm bullish here into 6,900. Then I think consolidation around 6,900 to 6,600 is the most likely, and I don't think actually that we will another time move to this trend line here to 6,000. I don't think it is likely. Yeah, and actually that's it already for this episode. At least I don't have too much to say besides it regarding the technical picture. Yeah. I mean, I love this reversal here on the top. I was bullish and I'm still bullish. I thought that it would not break below 6,500. I mean 5,600, and it didn't. And I did make some nice gains here when I'm now currently sitting on them, waiting to move higher, or waiting for a move higher, and to then maybe take out a position. And yeah, so look out for this 4-hour 9 and maybe a short-term reversal or another move sideways. So I do think maybe in the short term we will break these lower highs here. On Bitstamp looks like we had a sort of double top, but I do think double tops are more likely to be broken actually to the upside. So that's it for your technical picture. Thank you very much for sticking through it. I am going to also provide you with some data analysis, most likely in the near term future as well, similar to what I already did in looking into Bitcoin. This is a video I made, and also if you want to have some information on how to actually get started in Bitcoin, make sure you check out my latest video, how to get started or how to buy Bitcoin. So thank you very much for sticking through this video and for watching. Leave a like down below, subscribe to my channel, help me and support me out. Help me out and support me. So thank you very much, and see you guys and girls and people back next time. Bye.